Welcome to another episode on documentary on JBLEVI. We're going to be talking to you about season 1 and episode 3, Running and Walking, part 1. Introduction. Episodes 1 and 2 are available on YouTube and they're on my official JBLevi Vlogs channel. And know that if I'm walking around, I think that's where I can get all that information about running and walking. And if I mosey around everywhere, like I'm demonstrating right now, it's because maybe I just want to put my phone down and get the iPad and just try to, cheat myself and use the iPad to get the information about what is the benefit of running and walking, maybe so that way I can get the video as possible on YouTube. So bear with me and hopefully you will be able to get to know what the benefits are. I know there's so many information about this, but the only reason why I'm doing this is just to get all that expressment out before we chill and do the things that we do. Maybe I'm not just talking about running and walking. Maybe it's just, I just need to put a name for the episode, to document. So let's just say I want to talk about, let's just say I want to talk about eating or, walking or running or why I drink coffee or what helps me out during the day. That's what I can do in each episode. The other two were more specific because they were easier, because they were just the beginning episodes. Okay? Like, what happens when you don't sleep? Or new beginnings of weight loss journey. Those were easier because they were just introducing what happens to me. Okay, so this is the actual episode where I can talk a lot and we can put forward of what the episode can be. So that is the introduction. I'll see you in the next segment for this video and we can just talk about and chat. Welcome to segment number 2 on episode 3 on documentary on JBLevi on running and walking, part 1. So let's just talk about, anything else besides that topic of the title. Okay? All right. I might do a stretching video and I will put it out there soon enough. But let's talk about my my episode lineup, okay? Because whatever I do on the phone will mirror on the iPad. So here we go. Documentary on JBLevi episode lineup. So, and then I wrote down underneath, documentary on JBLevi is only available on YouTube. Then season 1, of course, which is the first season of documentary on JBLevi. And note to self, if I go overboard on seasons and I miss all the episodes and I scatter them around, I made that mistake when I was doing my first podcast. Another Day My Way podcast. It has so many audio episodes. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go back to the descriptions on the current videos that I've already posted on episode 1 and episode 2 on season 1 and put them there. That way you can hear at least my first large podcast. Anyway, So now I have season 1, episode 1 already laid out with, the title, the description, and how many minutes it took for it to be on YouTube. So now I have the description. Welcome to the new episode of documentary on JBLEVI series. I hope you enjoy it. Just listen and see if I'm doing it right or wrong, but it's just a video about me. I'm only saying that description just to fully have a description. Normally I would just put, I don't know, nothing, and that, and I don't know why I do that. And then how many minutes? It's 21 and 38 minutes for season 1, episode 1 video on beginnings of weight loss journey. Then season 1, episode 2, what happens when you don't sleep? And then it's the same concept of the description, but longer and different wording. Welcome to episode 2 of documentary on or of JBLEVI series. I hope you enjoy it. Just listen and see if I'm doing it wrong or right, but it's just a video about me. I added a few more sentences to it, so I really don't have as much to share about what happens when you don't sleep, but I have more information in the next future episodes. And that video took 5 minutes and 28 seconds to make. Now, this episode that we're filming right now is called season 1, episode 3, running and walking part 1. And then of course, I created this description. Welcome to episode 3 of documentary of JBLEVI series. I'm going to have 2 parts of this topic. Why you ask? Because I think it's important to have more than one episode just talking about running and walking and what the benefits are for you. So if I talk to you about the walking and running benefits, I get lost. I get brain farted. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I need to actually look at the information just to give you that. But let's just say running and walking part 1 and 2 can be just us chatting. Because I think that's, I don't know, maybe it's because I want to, and it can be like a podcast episode where you just have one talking to yourself and you're just talking and talking and talking, and you don't really have that topic in your head and you're on autopilot. And then after you're done talking, and then maybe once you're talking about something to you and to yourself about, when you're on autopilot, I think you can find yourself doing this vlogging part stuff again, and you're not as rusty as last week, because last week I was okay yet again. Hopefully I said it in the video that I put those other 2 episodes that I mentioned in this video, this segment, that it was just about me and I was just getting started. Note to self, it's just to get you in the feeling again. That's probably what it is. I think you just gotta feel the vlogging experience again, and then you're fine. So I don't know how long this video is gonna take. That is a pending thing, but I did create the editing first part of the video on iMovie. As a matter of fact, I think I need to start doing that. I need to start giving you what I use to edit this video and what apps I use to do it on. Basically, what we're filming on right now is my iPhone 13. And the camera app on the cinematic feature for the video. It's not video because the video gets a little wonky with the noise, if I've noticed. And then I just use the cinematic feature for the video. And then after that, I think I'll use Canva to use an intro, just a basic intro. I think the 3 parts of it, I think ready for action, welcome to my channel, I believe. If I'm butchering that intro, then I apologize. I kind of put that for my video. Anyway, and then I put my videos that were talking, hi, and then we will put the ending, like, subscribe, like, share, and it doesn't say thanks for watching. Maybe I can put that in the description, is thanks for watching, just as a word, like, and I think in a capitalization, bolding, but I can't do bold. But I think I can do thanks for watching, capitalization. And I would just be like, thanks for watching on the very bottom where I have all the music stuff is on the description. So I'll put my podcast, I'll put what stuff I use to make these videos, and I'll just keep on bringing. And I think I can share with you the next other episodes. I just gotta create the description for that wording, just so that way I can do the description like, other streaming applications uses and does. So season 1, episode 4 is calorie intake. And then season 1, episode 5 is anxiety. Then season 1, episode 6 and 7 and 8 are breakfast protein intake, lunch protein intake, dinner protein intake, and the last 2 are season 1, episode 9, why I drink coffee every day, and season 1, episode 10, running and walking part 2. The only reason why, is that when I put part 1 and 2, maybe it's just a chatting mechanism, also title. Maybe I can put just chatting part 2 and 1 behind it right before I decide to put it on YouTube, just so that way it is correctly, and I gotta go back to where I make the thumbnail and fix it there as well. So those are the future episodes for you to look out for. I'm not gonna be like directors where they will be saying series finale or who's coming back, because hold on, I'm gonna show you. You don't see anybody here, do you? Because I'm the only one here. So there ain't gonna be a series finale. I'll be all here. So season 2 is obviously coming real soon, because I gotta make up the titles, I gotta make up the description, I gotta figure out what the title names are, because like I did with episodes 1 through 10, season 1. And I gotta figure out if it's gonna be a long season for season 1, or is it gonna be just up to 1 through 10, because I gotta figure it out. So I might film a couple today while I have the chance, and maybe give you either, I want to give you why I drink coffee every day today, because I want to say breakfast, lunch, and dinner protein intakes for later on another day, so it can be an extra long video like running and walking part 2 and 1. Because if you think about it, in this way, if you have calorie intake and anxiety, two left, I think you would have, maybe when you talk about stuff the same day and you're actually in that video filming, already in your mind, okay, I already feel it now. Maybe you are gonna put more videos on here. Anyway, I'm not like, Netflix or Hulu or what's another streaming application? Max or Prime Video, where they just tell you this is coming on this time, or this is coming when this time, or you gotta wait until you figure out when the movie's done at the theaters. And I'm like, excuse me, hello. Anyway, let me get off of this video segment and work my way to why I drink coffee every day video, so that way I can get the topic rolling. See you in the next episode today.